Hi there, Sean Wilmot. Today we're going to be looking at the Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV in the VRX spec. PHEV stands for plug-in hybrid electric vehicle, which means this is a normal looking SUV which uses petrol and rechargeable electric motors. Now, as with all modern Mitsubishis, this one of course has a particularly striking front end. We've got these really nice compact headlights which are incredibly intense at night, I might add. We've got the lovely piano grille here that goes right across, covers up all these nice little sensors here which are very, very critical for road safety. And then round to the side we can actually see that we've got some really spectacular alloy wheels here, 18 inches, and you might notice they're actually not on tarmac, this time we're on gravel. Reason for that? This is actually a four-wheel drive, which is perfectly capable of off-road work. So down here, right at the very bottom, we've got this lovely chrome highlight strip that goes all the way back. And right up the top here, a beautiful shoulder line, which goes all the way back and gives you a lovely flow of consistency, where it tucks very neatly into these very nice and compact LED taillights. So with petrol prices having gone through the roof, there's never been a better time to look at buying a PHEV vehicle, and the Mitsubishi Outlander is one of the better ones. Now, underneath the bonnet of this car, we've got a 2-litre standard petrol engine, which is great, that's fine, it's perfectly economical on its own, but in addition to that, we also have 2 electric motors that assist to run this particular vehicle. And what that means for Mitsubishi is that basically, and for the driver I suppose, you can actually get the mileage, the fuel consumption figure down to 1.7 litres per 100. That is not a misprint. 1.7 litres per 100 is what Mitsubishi is claiming, and I think they're pretty much right on the ball with that. What are we talking about in terms of the engine power itself? Well, all told, the Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV puts out 88 kilowatts of power and 189 newton meters of torque. Now that's actually doesn't sound particularly spectacular when you consider that some of the Mitsubishi product we've seen recently have had torque figures of 234, etc. But in terms of the Outlander, that torque figure is perfectly adequate and absolutely brilliant for what you need. One of the joys about driving an electric vehicle is that it is direct drive, so all that torque is on command the minute you put your foot down on the pedal. One of the things you expect to find in a large SUV, particularly one that can carry 7 people, is a large amount of body roll. Now body roll, what we're talking about here is as you go around the corner, the chassis and the body of the car don't tend to work in particular harmony. The chassis wants to stay still, the body wants to lean according to gravity. In the Outlander, you don't actually get that much of an effect with it, which is definitely a plus point as far as the Mitsubishi is concerned. It's very nicely spec'd. The appointment is actually rather luxurious, far more so than you would expect of a car that is as affordable as this PHEV really is. With the petrol electric, you can run the option of the 2-litre petrol engine up the front, or one of the 2 electric motors that are running somewhere else around the vehicle, or you can combine the 2 together. Now the beauty of it is that you can actually switch off the petrol engine completely and lock the hybrid to run on the electric power units only. And this allows you to run on silent electric mode. In this mode, you have a grand total of 54 kilometre range, which is enough to get you from home to work and a little bit of running about in between. The Outlander is equipped with a big touchscreen, which transitions to a reversing camera with overhead view and near-side image, which is ideal for inner-city parking. I'm just going to show you how easy it is to plug in and charge up a hybrid. And inside here we've got 2 port plugs. One of which is nice and small and compact, that's this one here. This is the one that you would use if you were plugging in at your house. We're not at my house, so we're going to use the big one, which is good because this is a fast charge unit. Take out the charging hose, plug it in, and it's almost ready to go, except for one thing. I just have to check up here that the connection's okay, press the start button, and away we go. Let's go grab a cappuccino. I'll be back in about 20 minutes. So here we are at the back end of the Mitsubishi, and you can see that there's quite a bit of boot space in here. That's a plus. But there's a couple of other things that Mitsubishi have done back here that are really very clever. The first thing, cup holders for my cappuccino, highly important. This floor here folds up very neatly to provide various cubbies and cabinets. And in here we also have the do-it-yourself home charging unit. Following on from that is the small charging unit itself, and this just plugs into the smaller of the 2 ports on the outside of the vehicle. Tuck it all away nice and neatly, fold it all closed, and you're ready to rock and roll. Nice job Mitsubishi, well done. And there we go, the Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV. First, it is petrol as well as electric, so no range anxiety. Second thing, charging stations like this are scattered all throughout Auckland and all through the rest of the country, so you'll have no problem keeping this thing alive and well fed all the way through. Third thing to remember, There are two grades of the Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV. This one, the VRX, and a slightly cheaper model, the XLS. And with that being said, I'm going to charge off into the sunset. Till next time.